doing a little video presentation on repairing carbon fiber. This is a Cipollini. Hard to see under the bag. I'll unbag it when I get done buffing it. But the chain got thrown. This is the bottom bracket, and we clear coated it. So repaired the edge down here where the chain got thrown off. And now we're going to color sand it, and you can see the blend edge right there. So it was blended and then baked with an infrared heater, and that's real important for carbon fiber. You don't want to get it too hot though. It's important you don't get it too hot. And then obviously we're going to color sand any imperfections in the clear coat out of there, and then buff it out with Ceram-X polish. So I'll take a video after it's color sanded, and so notice the dry edge up where the paper stops, right up there. And that'll blend in real nicely with the color sanding paper. You're going to use 2000 grit color sanding paper, and then buff that all out. It'll be absolutely perfect and smooth. Okay, this is after the 2000 grit sandpaper. So we've taken out all the imperfections in the carbon. You can see right there is where the blend is. So when we buff that with the Ceram-X polish, the two surfaces will mate perfectly with no halogram. And there's all of the carbon got damaged slightly right in this area in the middle there, or right on the edge. But when we sanded off the clear, it was fine. The carbon was fine there. So the chain got thrown off, and it damaged the clear coat. Really, it looked like the carbon was damaged, but once we took off the the epoxy resin from that area and the clear coat, then we just repaired it with urethane, acrylic urethane clear, and then baked it with the infrared. And now we're going to buff it using Ceram-X polish and the wool pad, and then the same product, Ceram-X polish and the foam pad, and it will be perfect. And I'll take a video of the whole bike. Really pretty bike. All finished. The bottom bracket looks perfect. You can see the area that was spotted. That it had some obvious orange peel just from clear coating, but when you bake it, it really adheres itself well to the other epoxy or urethane that was there, and the blend looks perfect. So it's all done with Ceram-X polish and the wool pad after color sanding, and then use a foam pad. And I did all this with a 3-inch foam pad and a 3-inch wool pad with a little air buffer. It's a beautiful, beautiful bike. So customers that have these kind of bikes really appreciate these high gloss finishes, and it's totally achievable using the Ceram-X polish. So this is the bottom. Bike's flipped upside down right now. This is where the damage was, right on that edge. Basically pretty simple repair. Chain comes off, damages the carbon, or the finish. Actually, the carbon was nice, but it looked like the carbon was damaged until you take off the flaked epoxy resin or urethane clear, and then sand it all down, get it ready for paint. Paint it with urethane clear because the carbon wasn't damaged, and then color sand it all out up to 2000 grit, and then buff it out with Ceram-X polish using the wool pad and the yellow foam pad, all with Ceram-X polish. Looks perfect, no swirl marks, everything looks nice underneath here. So here's the finished bike. all repaired with Ceram-X polish. Just paint it like you normally would. Make sure you bake it with infrared light. That's the repair area. One more time with the light. And there's no wax on that or anything. That's just a clear finish using the Ceram-X polish. Cut it with the wool pad, finish it with the foam pad. No need to use any other products. One single product, perfect finish.